You love them. I love them. They're just great. Yeah, I want to die. But yeah, this is like my personal experience with all shitty breakups that I've had in the past. Which I guess you can recall them to be shitty, unless you're just a shitty person wanting to explain it to the world about. You know, I'm just not gonna talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry if the Fortnite gameplay is gonna be bad. Yeah, this is like the perfect game. But yeah.
Hi.
Okay, we got a viewer. This is nice. Yeah, this is my personal experience with breakups. So, I've dated a lot of girls in my life. Mainly people that I would not recall to be the worst breakups, mainly because they were in like sixth grade and like, I don't know, I'm high, but they're not fun to go through. With this one girl, like, a lot of you guys already know about this other girl that I used to date, but we're not going to go into details about her. So, one day at school, it was in elementary school that I used to go to. It was not like the funnest, yeah. It was not a fun like place to go to because this school was located in like kind of a bad area in California. There was a lot of drama at that school because like kids would always get into trouble and like end up getting into a relationship that they weren't ready for, nor the person who asked the girl out was not ready for it either. And that's where I come in. So I like this girl. Her name is Esperanza. I mean, I guess you can say she's one of those like typical stuff like bitch girls who don't, or like one of those popular girls who are just like, hey, I'm gonna step on all you guys because I'm better than all y'all. Like, you don't even know, God. But she's one of those people. And I'm just like, I like her, you know? It's weird because like I had no chance with her whatsoever. Mainly because she like started dating kids at the beginning of school years when she didn't even know who the kid was. I mean, I don't even know why. I was in 6th grade. I was weird. I was in the middle of like, you know, hitting puberty. Well, that's when you like start to hit puberty, is like 6th grade. Which, a fact about puberty is when you start hitting it, like at a young age of 12 or 11, your voice starts to like get really high pitched. I really hate the fact that it does that, but my voice is kind of lowering now, also getting high pitched at the same time, you know, like the typical one. I was not fond of that, so I like a squeaky voice. Like on PlayStation you can hear like it sounds pretty damn squeaky, but in real life I have a pretty okay voice. You can ask my brothers in the background. But yeah, I have a pretty good voice in real life, mainly in the mornings and nighttime when it actually sounds good. And because like during daytime, morning and like nighttime, your voice actually gets good, and it's not really that like stupid voice that you hear. I'm not gonna be able to go for that. But yeah, so this is how it all began. So I was in math class, and I was in math class, and I got into a crush with her because she was like way smarter than the other kids, and you know, I was a retard in 6th grade, mainly because they did not teach well at all. I'm not doing that. But yeah, mainly because I was not a smart kid at that age. I was like the most retarded kid in school. I was considered the class clown. Ooh, even though I was not funny. I really don't know why, but they considered me that. And so she kind of liked me back. I felt nothing of the sort of it because like I didn't like her at the time. At the beginning, like this was before I liked her and stuff. And she liked me, and I lost my chance with her that one time. So that's where like the rows and the pages of shit stains went through. And so after she didn't like me anymore, I found out that she did like me after a couple of her friends and stuff. Like, you already know if a girl likes you when her friends come up and ask you a bunch of questions. They're just like, Emma, what are your professions? And you're just like, why are you bullying me? Like, why are they even asking these questions? And you already know they want to like you, because a girl who likes you want to just go up to you and be like, what up? I want to know more about you, dog. No, she doesn't do that. She tells her friends, and then her friends randomly go up to you at some point. Like, at the elementary school, there's usually recesses and stuff. Now, there's like none. But yeah, at that point, she would always walk up to me, and she'd be like, are you perfect? Like, what do you do? What do you like? Are you nice? Are you mean? I'm just like, why are you asking these questions, and why should I tell you? She's like, no, you can't. And I just ignored it. I just walked away. Because I was cool like that, you know. But no, I was not cool, so I told her everything. I'm retarded and don't remember this, so I don't remember what I said. But then the next day, the girl that liked me, she walked up to me, and at the time, remember, I still don't like her, mainly because she's still one of those popular girls who don't really give a crap about other guys, unless they're just wanting gifts. Because she already knew I earned a lot of money. I earned around $200 a month if I were to save up all my money, but I was also a retard and spent money on Fortnite, which my account was hacked, so I stopped spending money on it because it could happen like anytime again. And so she wanted me for the money, and she wanted me to get gifts and stuff anymore, mainly because I didn't show interest in her at all. And then for some reason, out of the blue, my heart was just like, hey, you don't have a chance with this girl, but you gotta try it. I'm just like, you liked me before, man. She don't like me anymore, because she was about to get into a relationship with a guy that at the time was my like enemy, like frenemy, I guess. I don't know. We became friends after a while, but I'm just like, how did this even come to be? And one of her friends came up to me, and she was like, I don't know, you would have been better for her anyway, because out of nowhere they started talking, and then after that day some random kid walked up, and they're just like, ooh, you guys are hanging out, see, are you guys dating? And they're just like, no. And then he started spreading rumors to the whole school. He's just like, ooh, Esperanza, and I'm gonna make up a random name. I'm gonna call him Julio. So, ooh, Esperanza and Julio are dating. I was rage, bro. You don't even know. I was like rage to the max. I walked up to this man, so I was just saying, hey, why are you bullying me? No. He was being like, he was a real douche at the time. I'm a really good influence on people, and what I started to do before they started dating, I went out and bought flowers, roses, and like the expensive kind, like the ones that you get at a flower school, flower place. I don't know what they're called. Flower store. Sorry, I said school. I'm retarded. And I bought $20 worth of flowers, like those big bouquet of roses. Like here they're like $20. I'm pretty sure in like other countries they're like something, a bunch of euros. But yeah, here they're like hella cheap. And so I bought her flowers. And she did not show like any interest in me at all. Like I walked up to school, I'm just like, hey, I was so dumb. So there's a line that you go before you go to class, and I walked up to, as soon as I saw her, she was talking to her other friends, and I was just like, hey, Esperanza, turn around. I punched her in the face with the roses on accident. Oh my gosh, I was like shady. I was pimp. I just walked away. I was just like, oh my god, fuck. So we did not talk at all that day. She was so outraged. She held the flowers with her. Like, you know those, like, if you, like, there's this movie called The Duff. I don't know if any of you watched it. But there's like popular girls, and then like they have this one girl who's like their savior or whatever. They do whatever the person says to do. So what she did, she made, I guess, the Duff hold the flowers around and walk around with her, and she would eventually smell it every few minutes. I don't know why. And then the next day, like after I mowed a few more yards because that was like my job, and most people do it. I bought more flowers. I don't know why I did this. Like, I had no chance with her anyway. And so I bought her more flowers, and this time I said, I'm sorry for punching you in the face because it was an accident, dude. She had like a black nose. I don't know what you call it. It was like bruised and stuff. I was so sorry that I went out and bought more. I was just like, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't ask her out at the time because I was like embarrassed, because like when you're little you're like embarrassed. But now I'm pimped and I just walk up to the girls and say, hey, I like you. But yeah, I didn't ask at all. So that's where her and Julio got into.
I said gay gone.
Oh, I'm telling. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. She was like, I had no chance with her at all. And so the next day, well, about a week later, I was talking to my friend Andrew and another friend Dominic, and they're still my like good friends. It's just they're not really online for me to talk to anymore. And so we were talking, we're just like, hey, blah, blah, blah. We're out here, like, on the outside of the field, because this is, like, an area where you can walk out, with a fence blocking the outside world. And we would always talk, and just, like, relationship problems, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they didn't have girlfriends at the time. Well, I think my friend Dominic did, but I don't remember. And so we were still talking, and then the girl, Esperanza's friend, she walked up to me. And I don't know who's talking. So this girl, like, the bell rang because there's like a bell. I don't know who's talking. I think Dominic. I don't know. But yeah, maybe not my other friends. But me and Dominic were talking. We were walking, and then this girl, like, I don't know her name. I think I'm just gonna make up a random name. Patricia. Okay, there we go. So Patricia ran up to us and she's like, do you know Espy and Julio were dating? I'm just like, I didn't even talk. I just walked past. And then I was like talking to my friends.
Lies, I tell you.
Lies, I tell you. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm pretty sure it was Dominic. Yeah, it was like my friend. But yeah, me and him walked up to the line. We kept talking about it. And he was just like, is she not worth it, dude? I'm just like, okay. Well, I didn't actually say that. I'm still making up a few of the things. I mean, I'm like adding up points to it. It's just, I'm not really remembering the names of the people who I'm talking about. Except the few names that I made up in it. So after about a week, because I used to like always walk her home. I was like one of those guys, and I walked her home over to her house. She lived in like this trailer park area. I don't know. And I was talking to her. I was just like, hey, so why didn't you want to go out with me? I'm just like, she's like, you never asked. I'm just like, yes, I did. She's like, no, you didn't. I'm just like, I'm thinking. I'm just like, I don't. What? How? And she's like, well, you never asked. I said, oh, okay. So I said, well, if things don't work out with you and Julio, would you like to go out with me? She's like, think about it. So I continued to walk her home. We were talking a few, and the next day I asked her, So I was kind of like cocky, but still, like, still pretty cocky and like kind of rude. But let's just say I walked up to her. I'm just like, "Hey, you made up your decision yet?" She was like, "Maybe, no, maybe." And so after I was angry that day, like I wasn't talking to no one. Everybody thought I was depressed about the fact that she was dating someone else. I was just like, I was blaming it all on her. I was just like, yeah, it's all her fault. It wasn't me. So I asked her out. She said no. She started dating a random kid, which was not the fact. I was just angry that day. I was so angry. Everybody got angry at her. She's like, oh my God, why are you making up these lies? I'm just like, I'm not making up any lies. This is what happened. Bro, I was lying so much. I don't know what I was doing. She was right there. And a bunch of her friends, like, well, none of her friends, I don't know. But like, me, then the next day I asked her, and she's like, she says, maybe. She thinks about it again, which is surprising, even though I like made up lies. The saying that it was her fault, stating the fact that I should have asked her out when I had the chance. And then after she said no, I was a little okay with it. I was still like angry on the other hand. And the next day came. So I asked her one last time. So there's this like tree, like you guys probably can't remember, but like see it if you read, but there's this like blacktop area. Like I don't know if some of the schools and like anywhere has that, but there's this like blacktop area, and then there's a grass like on the side, like on the left hand side. There's this tree, and there's logs under it. I don't know why they put logs under it. They're not for sitting or standing on. They say you can't even touch them logs without getting in trouble. Like if a teacher sees you, she'll eat your eyes for sitting on that thing. So you can't see where it is anymore. So I sat on it anyways. Luckily, no teacher saw me. Well, you can't really play on the
I'm on you secretly. No one has to know.
And then after she's done talking to her quote-unquote boyfriend, because they weren't even considered dating, even though she said they were considered dating. None of the kids, like, they talked a lot. It was not considered dating. They never held hands. They weren't like really close. But slash, they also were like kind of close. Like they weren't even meant for each other. I don't even know why they hung out. And then she said no. And I got angry. Okay, that's correct. I got angry, and then I started blaming everything on her. I got all angry.
Well, someone can
all
know.
my friends were talking to me. They're just like, oh my gosh, she's such a douche. Dominic was there. I don't know if Andrew was there. Like, he's always off and on around places. I don't know. He seems high, but he's cool. And they're just like, oh my gosh, that's be such a douche. And then, like, after school, after a while, people are like, oh my gosh, she's so mean, she doesn't deserve you. Because a bunch of the girls liked me at that school after that.
Fuck
like,
off.
There are so many, well not many, like probably like 4. But they liked me, mainly because I was so sweet and actually, like, not douche. Because a lot of the, a few other kids were dating, like, girls. And, like, this kid, I forgot his name, but he was dating this girl that was, like, taller than him. And she's in the 6th grade, he's in 7th. And they said they made out. I'm just like,
that's gay.
What? Okay, whoever said that's gay in the comments, you're correct. But yeah, well, it's pretty gay. It's kind of nasty. 6th and 7th graders like making on like. That's kind of gross, bro. Like I understand if she's like in 8th grade and you're in high school, but if there's like a 1-year difference part, like I guess that's okay. But the fact that you guys are in such low grades and you guys are doing that, you know, that's odd, you know? Like that's like saying 4-year-olds making out and like, well, it's not the same thing, but it's odd. It's odd, bro. I don't know why people do that. And then there's another couple. I mean, I guess they're alright. And They made out as well. But there's also a 1 year difference with 6th and 7th graders. I mean, I guess it's okay. But everybody are just like, it's odd, like.
Gay.
I don't know why people do this, you know? And then there was actually this, so the girl I liked was actually dating 6th graders. Like, luckily. If they're still making out at the point, 6th and 7th grade, that would be too much. I'll be like, throw my controller, I'll be like, I mean, I'm not gonna throw it out. But you get the picture, Ben. It was,
That's
oh
gay.
my gosh. Yes, it was gay. It was, it's just odd for 6th and 7th graders to go like all out on it, like tongue in mouth and then finger each other in the eye. I don't know, people don't do this. But that's what they did at my school. I don't know why. And then like, it was just not okay. I would never understand why people would do this or why people would ever like make out with someone who are in 2 different grades. And they're at pretty low grades, do that. And then this one girl at school, she was like bawling one day, like this, not bawling, like sad crying, I don't know, same difference, I don't know. But she was crying because this one kid broke up with her because he liked some other girl, which is quite messed up. Like, I would never like another girl while I'm liking it. I don't know. But yeah, I would never like hit on a girl if I kind of messed up. I don't know why people do this, but like, it's just rude to the point where like, it's not even funny, bro. Oh, the voice crack if you heard. But yeah, it's not nice.
Nigga
And
infinity penis.
she ended up like dating another guy, got his name, and then after she dated him, she got back into a relationship with the guy who was liking on some other girl. I don't get why people do this. But I guess people do that in elementary school, maybe. Yeah, I'm better again. But yeah, it's just, I don't get why people do this, and like the fact that me liking a girl for so long and doing all this nice stuff, like, before all this happened, when I first started liking her, me and my friend, it was like on a rainy day, me and my friend Dominic were talking, we were by like some tree with flowers on it, so I was just like talking about how I liked her and stuff, and so I grabbed one of the flowers from the tree, I handed it to her. She's like, I don't like these flowers. She sniffed that shit and threw it on the floor. Until the next time, so I bought the roses. She liked those ones because it didn't smell like crap. I don't even know why I grabbed those flowers. They were like white. They're like those apple flowers. Like before flowers turn, before flowers turn into apples, they like smell like crap.
Edgy.
Yeah, it is pretty edgy. And like, all I'm saying is, if you're wanting to get into a relationship with a girl, you have to know she likes you first. Because before I didn't like her, and then when I liked her, she didn't like me because I was being a real douche and talking around her. It was just, but yeah,
Just lick the girl's eyes.
What? Okay, I'll surely do that next time. Okay, but yeah, that's my school. Well, that's my old school, guys. If you like it, then go there. But yeah, always make sure if you're wanting to date a girl. I'm saying this the second time over again. You have to know. Make sure she likes you first, or put in interest. Try making a friendship. Build it up first. instead of her not even knowing who the hell you are, walking up to her and be like, hey, I like you. Or like buying flowers and saying, hey, you want to date, even though she doesn't know anything about you, and it ends up as a bad relationship. And then it ends up as a bad friendship, and then it ends up as like no like communication at all. But I was somehow able to hold it.
Inspiring, emoji clapping hands, emoji disappointed but relieved face.
Yeah, it's inspiring. That concludes my crappy video of the week. I'm just gonna read all the comments before I leave. Inspiring, clap, mad sad face. Just lick the girl's eyes. That's pretty edgy. N-word. I'm fina. Eat penis. Okay. That's gay. Gay. Wow. That's gay.
One time Ninja kissed you on the battle bus.
Talk about the one time Ninja kissed you on the battle bus. No. Fuck off. Well, someone can know. I'm a pee on you. Secretly, no one has to know. Lies, I tell you. No, we didn't. I said gay, 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 gay. And then some random guy said hi. That's all the comments.
You were 3.
You were 3. I never kissed Ninja on the battle bus. I mean, you can say this all you want. It was sad he tried raping me, okay? You don't even know. My funny jokes at the end of the day. They don't make you happy. They don't make you clap and enjoy. They don't make you rock, paper, scissors. They make you show off your muscles. My muscles are tiny. Make you cry. Or you want to turn into this guy. Work out.
He stuck his hand down your eye. Emoji broken heart.
He stuck your hand down your eye. Broken heart. I mean, he didn't like. My voice cracked. He didn't shove his hand down my pants, man. This is just gay. Yeah, this is gay, bro. I don't know. He might have done that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ninja's a rapist, by the way. He's always like playing Fortnite Battle Royale, new game mode.
Perfection, emoji thinking face.
Perfection, emoji. Okay. But yeah, today was a very sad video. I thank you guys, and you better like the video or I will spark your nuts on fire.
And
like
touched your penis.
What is it with you and Ninja's putting his hands down my pants and freaking he touching my why you guys are why do you want this? I mean, Ninja is a rapist. He rapes people on Fortnite. You know how many wins he got? Well, on my account I would have had like 50 wins. But this is how many wins I got, dude. That's how you know I'm good at the game. That's how you know. By the way, I get a win every I get 3% chance wins on every game I play, dude. Don't even know. Really good at Fortnite. But yeah. Hope you guys have a great day.
He loved touching you. He said it felt good. Emoji frowning face with open mouth.
Well, this concludes our video for today. You better subscribe and smash that like button.
So mean to Ninja, he has ligma.